Hello, everyone. I know I normally do make a whole video talking about what's going on, but I'm just gonna make a short. This here is gonna be an upload. Um, as you all may know, excuse me. Oh Lord, excuse me. As you all may know, earlier today, political activist Charlie Kirk unfortunately lost his life today. This man, even if you don't agree with his views, this man was a husband and a father of two children. You have people on TikTok celebrating this man's death. Some people, there's even a clip of somebody river dancing to the fact that this man lost his life in a heinous way. There was a time where, you know, agreeing to disagree used to mean something. Maybe, maybe I don't know, man. But for the people that celebrate the death of this man, you people are demonic pieces of shit. I said what I said.
We are coming on the air with reports of a shooting at Utah Valley University. The university saying in a statement that shots were fired at an event with the conservative activist Charlie Kirk, along with reports that Kirk was actually shot in the neck. The school adding that Kirk was 20 minutes into speaking when they heard those shots being fired from a nearby building. Utah Senator Mike Lee posting on X that he is tracking the situation. Hearing from all types of leaders on the Republican side as well. A lot of these comments are coming down right now. From what I understand, the president is also apparently going to weigh in, or he has weighed in. We're hearing also he has weighed in. Here it is on the screen right here. We must all pray for Charlie Kirk, who has been shot. A great guy from top to bottom. God bless him. So again, this is sort of the sentiment coming from both the Republicans and some Democrats. We have a witness now who's joining us by phone. His name is Justin Hickens. He apparently was at the scene of the shooting. Justin, what did you see? What did you hear?
I was about 20 yards away on Charlie's left. I had gotten there probably just a few minutes before noon. There was thousands of people there. Unfortunately, there was no metal detectors. There was security by Charlie, but anybody could have shown up with whatever, unfortunately. And I happened to kind of maneuver my way down close on the side. And the first interaction probably took about 10 minutes. It was a religious-related exchange. And then there was someone who stepped up, ironically, coincidentally, who asked a question about mass shootings. And about 60 to 90 seconds in, we heard a big, loud shot. I saw a bunch of blood come out of Charlie. I saw his body kind of kick back and go limp, and everybody dropped to the ground, and luckily there were no other bullets sprayed into the crowd because nobody was really able to go anywhere. It was just like a big, open pavilion, amphitheater, outdoor venue.
He just got shot! Holy shit! Holy shit! You guys okay? Okay, love you. Be safe. Okay, be safe. Bye. Apparently there's been a shooting. I don't know who's been shot.
We're getting a statement now from Turning Point USA. This is Charlie Kirk's organization. Here's what they say. This is a big update. They say this is an ongoing situation that they can confirm. Charlie Kirk has been shot. He is in the hospital, and we are praying for him at this time.
We just got a statement from the university actually saying, quote, "We don't have a suspect in custody." Again, the university is now clarifying that there is no suspect in custody. That is a significant development because initially we had been told that there was one in custody.
And an update on conservative activist Charlie Kirk. President Trump says that Kirk has died after he was shot from a nearby building about 200 yards away while he was speaking at Utah Valley University. Here is the Trump the president has just put out. I want to put this up. He posted it on Truth Social. He writes, "The great and even legendary Charlie Kirk is dead. No one understood or had the heart of the youth in the United States of America better than Charlie. He was loved and admired by all, especially me. And now he is no longer with us. Melania and my sympathies go out to his beautiful wife, Erica, and family. Charlie, we love you." This is also important. The school is now saying there is no suspect in custody after they previously said that one was. Charlie Kirk, as you see here, was speaking at Utah Valley University earlier this afternoon. He had just started to take questions to debate some of the people who had come to watch him speak in this amphitheater. There were thousands of people there. Within a few minutes of him answering the second question, eyewitnesses heard a gunshot and then say they saw him recoil back, blood coming out of his neck or his chest. Thousands of people there, everyone ducked down and then started to run out and scramble. It is unclear exactly who shot Charlie Kirk, but if you are not familiar with him, he has become a very powerful person on the right when it comes to the political spectrum. He started Turning Point USA, which is an organization that has supported President Trump in both his campaigns, all three of his campaigns, I should say. And Charlie himself spoke at both Republican conventions. A very young activist who's gotten so popular with podcasting, on social media, a massive presence. And one of the things he does is he goes to college campuses, and you see it right here under the tent. Prove me wrong, prove me wrong. He asked to debate college kids across the country. Obviously, he comes from a conservative side. He is a staunch supporter of President Trump. He worked with the president's son, Don Jr., and has carried the MAGA mantle all across the country and through various campaigns, and has become really one of the most powerful non-elected people in the Republican Party.
President Trump just posted, "The great and even legendary Charlie Kirk is dead. No one understood or had the heart of the youth in the United States of America better than Charlie. He was loved and admired by all, especially me, and now he is no longer with us. Melania and my sympathies go out to his beautiful wife, Erica, and family. Charlie, we love you." Mel, this is such a somber day, and it is so horrific to think that such a young father could be taken in this horrific manner, having a rally, political debate, doing what he loved, which was to debate, and his life taken in this horrific, violent manner.
I'm grateful I didn't bring my children. I'm so grateful they didn't come. I wish our country could pull together and protect each other and help each other.
You're grateful your kids didn't come. What are you going to tell your kids about this day, Haley?
I honestly don't know how to tell them. I want to tell them they're not allowed to go to concerts. I thought Utah was better than this. We were born and raised here. I won't let them go to political events. And that's sad.
No, there was no security. There were no metal detectors. Anybody in the world could park anywhere around the university and walk right in.
The craziest part is there was no checkpoints, nothing to get in here. Everyone was just able to walk in here. I'm like, I have my backpack. I'm like, if I wanted to, I could just bring a gun with me. But I'm like, this is just crazy that everyone was just allowed in here and just with anything you could have in your backpack. And so I was like, and so there was no checkpoints, nothing. I just wish there was some kind of checkpoints or something.
Counting or not counting gang violence? Great.
Oh my God. Go, run. Oh.
Not counting gang violence. Great.
Charlie Kirk was a provocateur. He was someone who was fully engaged in all the modern tools of how you talk about politics and ideas in the United States. He did challenge his sort of political adversaries and those who were new to politics or those interested in politics to debate him. That was a core part of his political identity. He worked aggressively to galvanize young supporters, especially young white men, in the column for Donald Trump as a candidate and then returning to the White House. His access as a young man, 31 years old, to the president himself, the vice president, put him in an extraordinary category of the modern political influencer. Perhaps at no time in our country have we had someone who could come through not holding elective office, not having the traditional pathway, and yet carved out a voice and identity that, of course, brought many people along to his views, but also, because of the nature of politics, there were many who vigorously opposed his ideas, many traditional ideas, ideas that were often challenging to the political, cultural divides that are in the United States. Also notable, Tom, is that it is incredibly rare that the President of the United States would make a death announcement like this. Typically, we learn from law enforcement. We do so after we know all family members have been notified. This speaks to the direct personal relationship between President Trump, his team, and Charlie Kirk, his wife, family, and so forth.
The chair would ask that all members present in the chamber and those in the gallery please rise for a moment of prayer for Charlie Kirk and his family.
This is a dark day for our state. It's a tragic day for our nation. And I want to be very clear that this is a political assassination. When someone takes the life of a person because of their ideas or their ideals, then that very constitutional foundation is threatened. Our nation is broken. We've had political assassinations recently in Minnesota. We had an attempted assassination on the governor of Pennsylvania. And we had an attempted assassination on a presidential candidate and former president of the United States, and now current president of the United States. Nothing I say can unite us as a country. Nothing I can say right now can fix what is broken. Nothing I can say can bring back Charlie Kirk. Our hearts are broken. We mourn with his wife, his children, his family, his friends. We mourn as a nation. If anyone in the sound of my voice celebrated even a little bit at the news of this shooting, I would beg you to look in the mirror and to see if you can find a better angel in there somewhere. I don't care what his politics are. I care that he was an American.